Hi, my name is Matthew Bellisario. Thanks for joining me today on the BellisarioSonic YouTube channel. Today I'm just going to go over some classical vinyl records with you, some new ones that you can think about purchasing if you're interested in getting into classical music. I think classical music is still much neglected in the vinyl community today, unfortunately, because there's some beautiful records to listen to. With the new original source Deutsche Grammophon releases, that new series that came out this year, classical music has got a little more recognition than what it usually gets, but still, in my opinion, not enough. That's great for us that love hunting for used records, because a lot of times you can find some great deals on used classical records. But today I'm going to be talking about some newer releases that you can get. These are all great entryways into classical music if you're new to classical music. I'm going to start off with this Sokolov live recording. This is an absolutely astounding solo piano performance, recital performance by Grigory Sokolov. He primarily just does live recordings. They are very well recorded. This is on a very quiet double LP release. Beautiful gatefold with glossy jacket. Does come with regular poly sleeves, so you don't have to worry about that, but a very quiet pressing. Now he's primarily playing Mozart. This is solo piano, playing Mozart primarily in Frederick Chopin. And you know, with the dynamics of a solo piano performance, you have to have a quiet piece of vinyl, otherwise the noise level on the record will just ruin your experience. But this is a very quiet pressing. It sounds beautiful. I highly recommend it if you're into solo piano music. I'm going to show you some other ones here that I think are worth getting because I think it becomes more and more difficult as time goes on for people to get into classical music. Why? Because pop music and rock music is primarily repetitive, the same beat over and over, catchy lyrics, things that are easy to grab onto and get kind of instant gratification from. With classical music, it's more of a journey, like you're going on a journey and you've got these different things happening, these highs and these lows and these soft parts and these, more aggressive parts. And so you get more of a journey experience, but it takes more focus in order to get something out of it, but you get more out of it in the end, I think. And although I don't listen to classical music every day, I do enjoy sitting down and listening to a great classical record. Let me talk about this original source series from Deutsche Grammophon. They are numbered editions. They're around between 40 to 50 bucks, 60 bucks, depending on whether it's a single LP or a double LP. They are from the original half-inch 4-track tapes. I have 2 of them so far. These go pretty quick. So if you're interested in these, you know of a composer that you want that they're releasing on this series, you need to go ahead and get it, because within a month, they're pretty much gone from what I'm experiencing. This is number 506 of 2600. You can see they are hand numbered. This is the Gustav Mahler by Herbert von Karajan, one of the great conductors of all time in classical music. This is a 2-record set, gatefold. They all come with this printout on the inside explaining the original source series. And then you also get a printout of the tape information on the other side. Again, beautiful gatefold. This one's a 2-record set. They do come with poly sleeves, black poly sleeves. And so these are well worth getting. They are expensive. I think the double one was like 55 bucks and the single one was like 42 or something like that. This is the other one that I got, which was Beethoven. Symphony number 7 by Carlos Kleiber. Beautiful recording. This is also numbered, hand numbered. All these in this series are supposed to be hand numbered. Once they make them, supposedly that's it, they're done. So again, pick them up if you want them. This is a gatefold. These 2 seem to be kind of a matte finish on them, but they're very nice. And again, comes with the tape printout along with the explanation of the series. So they're very well done. If you're into getting maybe you're just into getting a select few classical records to start out with and you want to get really good high quality recordings, those are a good place to start. One of my favorite piano players is a guy named Daniil Trifonov, a Russian piano player. This particular recording is primarily of Tchaikovsky and some Schubert on here as well. Double record set, fantastic. He's playing with an orchestra, and it is a beautiful gatefold release, and comes with black poly sleeves. This is a wonderful recording. Anything with him on it is, so far from what I've experienced, buying both CDs and records of him, they all are fantastic. He's one of the premier piano players in classical music right now. So this I definitely recommend. I'm going to recommend another one that he's done, which is a Rachmaninoff double LP, but 2 of them. So a total of 4 records in this series, called Destination Rachmaninoff. The first one, piano concertos number 1 and 3, beautiful gatefold with beautiful printed sleeves, 180 gram vinyl. He is playing with the Philadelphia Orchestra, and the inner sleeves are really nice. They are printed with picture on one side and a write-up on the other side. I think one has English, one has German, and very beautiful pressing, and they sound fantastic. And if you like Rachmaninoff is one of those guys that, in my opinion, is pretty easy to get into. Here's the other sleeve, and the inside of these sleeves are kind of slick, so you don't have to worry about having to put them in a poly sleeve. These are pretty nice. They're not going to damage the records by leaving them in there. And then there's a second volume. So this is concertos number 1 and 3, and it's called Arrival. And then you've got the second part of the set called Departure, which is concertos number 2 and number 4. Again, nice gatefold with the Philadelphia Orchestra. This one again called Departure. And this has the same kind of sleeves on the inside with different pictures, of course, and the write-ups on the other side. So I really recommend those. These are great records, a great place to start. Rachmaninoff is a great place to start if you're just getting into classical music. And this 4-record set, if you get both volumes, is a great place to start. Let me show you 2 other piano players that I'm really into. This one here, her name is Katya Bunia-Tishvili. She plays Rachmaninoff as well. Piano concertos number 2 and number 3 here. Also with an orchestra, the Czech Philharmonic Orchestra. This is also a double record set, but it's not a gatefold. This one is from Music on Vinyl. I think you can still find these online for about $30. Again, a 2-record set. It's not a gatefold. It just comes in one jacket. And a wonderful recording of Rachmaninoff. Again, it's a great place to start. And finally, we have the great Martha Argerich. If you're not familiar with Martha, she's one of those piano players that's still connected back to, she's in her 80s now, and she's still outperforming, still in great shape. She's one of my favorites. I have several CD box sets of hers and some DVDs of hers. She's one of my favorite piano players. This is a great solo piano performance of Bach here. And let me show you what's on there. This is a phenomenal record, and you can pick these up. This is a reissue of this that you can pick up still online pretty much anywhere. And I picked up the reissue. I really like it a lot. I also have an original of it as well. That's how much I like the record. I haven't done really a comparison shootout, so to speak, where I've sat down and listened to one and then flipped them over and really done a close comparison. So I can't really say which one sounds better. They both sound really good, but it's really one of my favorite solo piano records, and she's got several other ones as well. But anytime you see her name on something, you can pretty much guarantee it's going to be a good performance and a good classical record to get. So that's all I've got for today. Thank you for joining me. I just encourage you to go out and explore classical music and get into something a little bit different that'll kind of stretch your musical palette a bit. and get you to appreciate something in a different genre. So that's all I've got for today. Take care, folks.